What's going on, guys? Sin for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the New York Rangers, and here are the lottery results. And honestly, this might be a really good case scenario for us. Colorado won the lottery with Ottawa's pick. That means they might be willing to trade that pick away. So, if it's on the block, we can try to move up for that and get ourselves Hughes. I don't think I've ever used Hughes, and anytime I've created him, I've never had him on my team. So that might be a thing. Anyway, we have the 8th overall pick, and then nothing else there in the top 15. So 8th overall is not bad, but big old here. Colorado could actually use Lundqvist as. Yes. Whoa. You hear that? I said Lundqvist, and then I actually did a double take because I thought I was supposed to say Luongo. Oh, my goodness. It's going back on me. And that's not a shot, by the way, because I called him Lundqvist. I only said Luongo afterwards. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, those are some pretty good lottery results. Let's see if my scouts, I did a bunch of new assignments throughout the time. There we go. We got some more guys scouted here, so Pin Hughes. Still didn't get this guy going. Yeah, Allsvenskan. I actually didn't. I fucking. Someone pointed out you might not have a scout there. I actually don't because I actually only have 19 out of 20. When I was doing the hiring and firing, I didn't hire any other Allsvenskan because they were all like C's and below, and I was avoiding those, and I just thought I had 20, and I clearly don't. So that's a bit of a oopsie, but you know. Shit happens. So we can get Kirby Dach, and that would be our 8th pick. That would be who we get with our 8th. Size and strength, 200-foot game, hard wrist shot, weak on the hands, gets emotional but is driven to win. I like these driven to win, similar to Eric Stahl, not bad. So that would be our 8th. So we'll pin him as well. And now we'll sort by potentials here. See if I got anything else. Unfortunately, not. I had them all rescout and stuff, but it was probably too late in the year. But okay, good. We did get a low elite and 2 probably low elites. So we'll pin them as well, but that's actually it for our pins. A lot of this is going to be some blind picking, but that also gives us some leeway and perhaps things to try to move up and grab Hughes, which might be a thing I want to do here. He grew by another 2 inches, which is nice. Wow, 200-foot game, creativity, playmaking ability, no weaknesses. Similar to Wayne Gretzky. Hi. Yeah, it's pretty good. Really, a really good player. Okay, well, we've seen what's here. We've pinned what we really could that were the closest thing to sure things that we could grab. I will, I'm going to scroll down here, see if there's any later. Oh, here we go. Let's pin that guy because that's a guaranteed medium top 6 in the 2nd round. So that's nice. I don't see any close to starters or anything like that unless they come after. It looks like they do not. Okay. Anyone here that this guy could be an elite, so I might pin him just because he could be a low elite. So he'd be worth pinning. Maybe him, and that's about it. Yeah. I'd say that's likely. This guy's listed as a gem, so you know what? Screw it. Pin him. Oh, it's freaking Honka. Yeah. There's a starter. You know what? We might want that for value. Any more gems? Nope. Okay. So that's it. Oh, wow. A high AHL going in like the early 4. Or the, no, actually it's the late 3 now. Yeah. Well, it would have been the late 3 either way with 31 or 32 teams. Herp a derp. All right, whatever. So there we go. That's kind of who, I guess that's who we're going to have pinned here. Let's see the retirements. Shouldn't be too much. There usually isn't in this first year. Zetterberg, Gaborik, Cullen, Kunitz, Vermette, Stempniak, and those are really the main names. Mr. Koch right there. And then probably no goalies. Oh, there are some, well, not really any goalies. Yeah. Okay. So there we have it. Those are retirements. Usually not too much here in the after that first full year. Some people Vermette, Clarkson, and more are becoming scouts. Yeah. Edit my trade block. So before we get to the draft, we're going to look at the awards. I will read off the winners for the contest in next year at the free agency. I feel like having the guesses and the winner reveal in the same episode works. So Stanley Cup, Washington repeated. So they're as good as Pittsburgh now. Let the rage begin. Presidents was won by Winnipeg. St. Louis, what? St. Louis got to, okay. All right, so St. Louis got to the Stanley Cup Finals and lost. So this has been an Eastern-dominated cup for the last 4 years. Cool. Not really. Heavily sarcastic. Art Ross won by Scheifele. Hart Memorial won by Scheifele. Lady Byng won by Patrick Kane. Calder, Elias Pettersson, I think, or Elias Pettersson. God damn it. No surprise there. Conn Smythe went the Holt Beast. Rask got the Vezina. Rask also got the William M. Jennings. Carlo got the Bill Masterton. O'Reilly with the Selke. Ted Lindsay went to Scheifele, and McDavid got the Maurice Richard. So he still took home some hardware, did McDavid. Just two. Wait, or just one. No, just one. Scheifele was the guy. Scheifele was taking home the hardware. Okay. So there we go. And now we are ready for the entry draft. And damn right I'm going to try to trade for that pick. If it's likely on the block because it's Colorado. They're should be considered a good team, right? Yep. Let's go quick. Let's move quickly here. What do we need to put in? If we have to put in that 8, I'm putting in that 8. Do not pick. Do not pick. All right, 19th. That's, yeah, I could probably afford to give up that. Frickin' Lightning. That, they probably would like Lundqvist. No, they wouldn't. Why? Money? Maybe money. Okay, well, we could... Kreider? Do they want Kreider? Yes, they do. They want Kreider. Not too much value. Extended for 1 year. We have to give up a lot here, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Might have to be the 8. I think it might have to be the 8 because they don't really have a goaltender. I have to check real quick. Oh, what? 87? My ass. Okay, so that's not going to work. I'd say Kreider we could throw in there. Might have to even give up two of those firsts. The 8th as well. Hold on. Let's just put that in. That's not close enough. Kreider plus it has to be 2 firsts if we want to make this go through, and we got to move quickly. So we're going to have to just kind of throw stuff in. Bit off. Just a bit off. Okay. What else? What else can we give up? I like Kravtsov. Low elite. No. Low top 4. He can go in. That should push it across. And again, we have to move quickly here. So there we go. Okay. I could have maybe got more, but I'm not risking them making that pick. So yes, we gave... It required Kreider, our 2 other firsts, and a prospect. But we're going to get Jack Hughes. We start off this rebuild in the correct way. Now, I'm only trading for picks like that in the top 5 only if they're on the block. That's the only way I'm ever doing it. And if it would make sense that they'd want to give it up. Colorado, that makes a hell of a lot of sense. And I'll explain why. I'll explain why they would want to give that pick up. Yes, it is Jack Hughes. However, this is Colorado. They got McKinnon. McKinnon is God. He is incredible. Tyson Jost is going to be great. Their center core, they got a lot of other guys. Kerfoot's already up there. These are all guys who have the potential to hit that second line. We now gave him Kreider. Kreider now fills out their left wing slot incredibly. Rantanen and Landeskog, and then Kreider, right wing side. What the hell? Where's whatever? They could play one of them on the right wing. But again, if there was a right winger in the top there as a top pick, then yeah, that trade wouldn't make sense. We did give him a defensive prospect, which they would probably like. I could have given him an actual defenseman like Shattenkirk maybe instead. But we still have his value. And we can still move for a specific pick with him from someone who wants to give it up. If it's in the first round, I'm kind of want to be like they have to want to give it up for me to trade for it. I think that's a semi-good rule. Anyway, let's make the pick here. Let's make the pick. We can kick off this franchise mode right. And this is yeah, I'm very excited because I've never gotten to use Jack Hughes before. So boom, Jack Hughes is now on the New York Rangers. This is the new Gretzky. It did cost us our 8th plus the 19th plus Kreider plus a prospect, but I'd say that's a fair trade when you look at it for them. I mean, they still get an 8th pick. They still get that pick. Who was that guy who was listed to go 8th? Wasn't he another center? Or maybe it was a right winger? No, it was another center. So yet another center who has a potential to be a second liner for him. These guys are fine. Where's 19th? What's 19th at? Left winger. Well, wish it was a right winger, but still. Nolan Foote. Another solid player for him. Yeah. Jack Hughes, first line center. You already have McKinnon. I don't know. I might get some hate, but hey, I wouldn't have made that trade if the pick wasn't on the block. That's just my rule, especially in the top 5. It's not just really hard to get it, but if they don't want to give it up, then really no amount you're giving them as the rebuilders would make sense. Colorado, not a rebuilder. So there we have it. Okay, so Jack Hughes on our team now. Now we got to figure out when our next picks are, what we want to go for, etc. Let's check out our pins before we let this go any too much further here. So Kirby Doc, we're probably just going to remove off pin. We don't have that pick anymore, but we have a lot of these, and we still have some. We did give up another pick, so we could still grab some extra picks, which is where which is where Lundqvist can come in. If there's anything else in that first round that we want to go for. So this guy we could pretty much get. All these other guys. Now, Altonen. We could probably get that. Okay, those are all our pins there. All right, let's actually look by scouting, central scouting ranking and see if there's a later first here that we really are tempted to grab. Sniper, right wing sniper. Ooh, our scout has him ranked at 21. He's actually ranked at 24 here. That could be a good guy to pick up. Goal scoring, pro release, offensive instincts, lack size. Yeah, who doesn't these days? Would mesh well in any locker room, most likely. Similar to Theo Fleury. 17 years old. That's a nice one. This guy can only be high top 6. There might be another elite in here somewhere, but we can't say for sure. I say going for that. So for like a 23rd, 24th pick would be really good. Always good to have goal scoring prospects. So we could probably grab that. Okay. So we've kind of got an idea here. Right wing two-way forward, 75 overall, goes to Florida. Detroit gets a defenseman, 75 overall elite. Arizona, defenseman, 65 overall elite, and I think this should be a top 6, top 4, whatever, same thing. 73 overall. At least he starts pretty dang good. And Seattle, what do you guys get in your first other draft? Cousins, 73 overall. 37 overall. Top 6 guy, power forward. Not bad. All right, so can we move? Ooh, no, they should. One of them should. They actually might not because they were listed as a rebuilder. Oh, they do. Never mind. Oh, they're a contender now. It's 22nd or the 23rd. It might be safe to go for that 22nd or 23rd just because they can go out of order. Have had it happen to me. They both want to give them up. But LA, they don't really need a goaltender. They got Quickie. And he's still really good. And Chicago, what's Crawford listed as now? Is he still good? Unfortunately, no one really around there needs a goaltender. Maybe one of them needs defense, like Shattenkirk. So they don't want, they don't have the block need for Lundqvist. Yeah, Crawford's still, yeah. 24 is risky. 21. Yeah, all these teams right here have good goaltenders. The only one that makes, no, it's still not that. Doesn't make, and Pittsburgh, shit, man. It might have to be a defenseman. Pittsburgh wants to give it up. They're not going to want to grab Lundqvist because, well, they have Matt Murray. Okay, so it might have to be going for that 23 or 22nd with another asset. So let's look here. And that's if we really, really want that top 6 guy. I think he'd be decent, but they want Shattenkirk. They do want Shattenkirk. I could retain, but I think it's for next year that it's saying that, and this won't really count for next year. But I don't know. We'll see. It's hilarious when you retain at the draft. It like, oh wait, it will apply. Never mind. What the hell am I talking about? It's not if it's 1 year. Oh, we'd have more. We actually can't retain. Really? Oh yeah, because we're at the draft, it still counts as this last year. Son of a bee sting. So that won't work. Unless we went with someone with lower cap, which is not there. Chicago's got room. But that pick's going to be a little bit more value. They want to give up Boakfist, though, so. We could manage it. We can maybe manage it. Do they want? They want Shattenkirk. I can't retain. But that looks like fair value to me. And you know what? Let's grab a third. They don't have a third. Of course not. Not gonna be able to grab a second. But I'm trying anyway. Nope. I still want another third because we've only made 1 pick so far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can have 2 more picks here. Well, we're getting an additional 1, so 1 more after that. That's why I wanted maybe another third. But they don't have a third. But they definitely have more value. I can grab some, like, 2 4s and try to trade up. Oh no, I'm already grabbed. Well, yeah, if I trade up 2 4s for 1 3, we'll still only make the same amount of picks. But I have to make the move. So let's try that. Shattenkirk for a first and 2 4s. They don't want to take on the extra salary. What about if it's straight up? Fuck. Damn your salary, Shattenkirk. Moving up too much more gets a bit risky. I think Columbus has even less cap available. Yeah. And the 24, that's freaking Pittsburgh, and they're in cap hell. They could use defense, but... Oh, they're not as cap hell as I thought, but I still don't think that'll work. No, over the cap, and we can't retain. So we'd have to take back a little bit of cap to make this work. Is there anyone there we could take back? And I could maybe do the same with some other guys. If there's nothing here... Nope. Damn. Alright. Back to LA. Let's try LA again. 23rd. And we need a guy with cap. Just... What about was Gabrick still... I don't think so. No, I think he was somewhere else. Phaneuf. We could honestly take back Phaneuf if we really wanted to. Not a lot of value. The cap doesn't matter for us. But here's Forbert. But too much value. Lewis, would that be enough? Actually, yeah. That looks like it would be if we did Lewis. There he is. Yeah, that's league approved, but value-wise, is that enough? Let's see. Shattenkirk for a first and Trevor Lewis. Oh, hell yeah. Perfect. All right. Yep. I'm taking that. I'm taking that one. Now, Trevor Lewis might not be great or anything like that, but whatever. Now we have that pick there, which we can hopefully get the guy Central Scouting listed at 24 with this pick. If not, then we're kind of screwed ourselves. I maybe could have gone a bit earlier, but we're going to take a little bit of a risk here, I guess. Let's sim up to that pick here. He did not go. At least I don't think he did. Didn't look like he did. Oh, Foot's still here. What the heck? Huh. Why is Foot still here? Left wing power forward. No weaknesses. What the heck? But power forward versus sniper. I mean, he produced well. It's 83 points in 69 games played. A bit of penalties, though. Same for this guy, though. A lot of penalties for him, too. Shit, man. Huh. He has no weaknesses. And he would mesh well in any locker room. And look at that production down there. I guess I should grab Foot instead. It's a tough call, but I mean, his central scouting ranking, plus our scout has him ranked at 18. They're both great. Why did he go this long? I'm picking Foot. I'm picking Foot instead. 65 overall, power forward, I believe he is. He's freaking better than all those dudes, besides him. But damn, yeah, okay, I'll take that. His production was better than the other dude. There's that guy we were looking at, 63. So, I mean, maybe the sniper is better than power forward long term. But with this guy, with Foot, we have the out. We can play this guy third line if he doesn't develop properly. Sniper, kind of not, because you need him to be really, really good at production on that third line, or else it's kind of more of a bust. So this is definitely the safer pick, while still having a very good upside. It's definitely the safer pick there. Sweet. When's our next picks at? We got the 39th. All right, so we got the 39. Let's just check our pins. What numbers do we want to look for here? Well, good. 40th. So we can get him with our 39. We also have 44 and 41. I think this guy should be a low elite. If you look at there's medium top 6s and medium top 4s. Highly unlikely this guy's a low top 6. So this is likely going to be a low elite for us, which is really good. Low elite center. I'm liking that. Then there's also these two guys. Top 4 defensemen. Not bad. Ugh. Some weaknesses there. Weaknesses here too. Offensive consistency is a weakness. As a playmaker, not really good. So neither of these guys are that great. So I'm not really going to concern myself moving up for them, I don't think. They are at least guaranteed value, which is good. So 41, 44, and 40. We have the 39, so that's good. And then I think our other second's quite a bit later. Yeah, it'll be Tampa's 51st. Yeah, we can't get either of those guys. It'll likely be a blind pick. Yeah, we could still fit in one more pick if we want to. And that could be any sort of pick. All right, let's just go up to the 39. I'll reassess if I want to move up for either of those guys. I don't know that I will. I didn't like their weaknesses. Whoa. Only one pick from this year. No, but I need that 39th. Yeah, if it was something else. Okay, good. He didn't go. Sweet. So we should be able to get that guy who should be a low elite. If he ends up not being that, I will be a little upset. All right, what's this guy's deal? Balance, hard, wrist shot, character. I mean, he lacks offensive consistency and defensive consistency. That's really not good. I mean, that's value, yeah, but... And this guy, lacking offensive consistency, looks like a decent skater and all, but... You kind of need offense. He just doesn't seem like well built. So let's grab this Pekka Huttunen, probably, I don't know. Something Finnish. Yes, he was. Okay, 61 overall low elite. That's a very good pick. And our next pick is at the 51 slot. So is there anyone around there who I might have overlooked? Not really, some maybes. Medium maybes. That guy can't be low elite. That guy obviously can't. And there's now low top 6s. That's a real goalie, so no. I mean, blind pick is the name of the game at that point. Looks like he's weak on face-offs, which isn't great. Good character, weak balance. Pat LaFontaine. Nice. Looks like he's a good skater and all. Not really good production. None of these guys really had good production. Value's value. I don't like that guy. I don't like this guy either. I don't like any of them. I might just blind pick there. Because holy hell. But damn, you see like top 9s and top 6s, it just seems like everyone after that is going to be that. Besides maybe this guy. So I might blind pick him. Yeah, I don't know how I overlooked him, but I think I'm going to blind pick Jilson. That seems just like the best. I don't want to move up for those other guys because I don't feel like I'm going to use them. And sacrificing value to get some value just to trade back. I mean, we might not even break even on it, really. So, in my opinion, where'd he go now? I think it's a lot better to go for this guy, who has a decent chance to be a low elite. He might be like a low top 6. It's a very good possibility because we've seen some others, but they are after him. Not by many picks, but we might get very lucky here. I'm not going to count on it. He does have leadership ability, which is actually good. You are going to need those guys. So let's see if we can get really lucky here with Matthias Jilson. No. Low top 6. Yeah, he did turn out to be that, but that's part of the reason I didn't want to shift around or anything like that. It's because if we did move around, yeah, we could have got some decent value. But none of them were really serviceable. I didn't like them. They didn't feel serviceable. So 60 overall, low top 6. Not much. But is it better than a medium top 9? I actually don't know value-wise. Might be around the same. So a bit unfortunate there. Next picks here. Next numbers that we want. All right, into the 100s. So we've got some time. We got some blind picks to make. And I don't even think I'll grab another pick, really. I mean, I can just for the hell of it, but yeah, I might. We'll see. All right, we got the 71st here. We're into the 3rd round. Oh, medium elite. Medium elite defenseman went. Sadikov. 19. From Russia. Okay. Let's see. That guy can be elite. Shishkinov from Russia. Good character, good work ethic. Looks like he lacks some defensive stuff, but looks like a good passer. Would maybe mesh well. Looks like he takes some penalties. Another Russian defenseman. Low, though. You want to go for the mediums in this case. Because that other guy was medium. Right-handed shot. I don't know if that'll matter as much as it did like last year. Right-handed shot. He's 19. Was this guy 19 that I was looking at? No, 18. But the other two guys were also... Wait, where was the other one? Oh, that's not... I guess that was him, but that wasn't... This is really the best chance. Similar in almost every way. This one is also good. Could be a low elite too, because we haven't seen much of this round yet. But I'm going to go for the Hail Mary pass and try to get a medium elite. Fuck. Bust. Heavy bust right there. Son of a bitch. Luckily, that wasn't the guy I was looking at. Oh, son of a bitch. I actually skipped way too long. I thought I had more time. Yeah. Low top 6. That is unfortunate. Did I not have a 4? Rip. How'd I miss that? Jesus. I got way too tilted. Whatever. At least that's a decent pick. Not exactly what we wanted there, but it's decent. This is just... It wasn't the strongest of drafts either. I mean, that's how these first couple years go. There's a few gems in there. I don't even think there would have been another one of those medium elites. Which sucks, but whatever. I'm grabbing this guy. He might be fringe starter, but he might be elite. Let's see if we could salvage that blunder right there. Nope, fringe starter. Fuck right off, man. All kinds of blind picks right now. Another fringe starter. Low potential. He can only be low top 4, though. Yeah, this is pretty trash. Lots of trash right here. So fringe starters might be good just to flip for picks. And I'm honestly probably going to take a few fringe starting goaltenders here. I just want to flip them for picks in the next coming years. Now we do have 2 6s or 2 7s. I remember that. How the fuck did I miss us not having a 4, though? Every time I do the math correctly in my head, I'm missing a pick in there. All right, this guy, blind pick, completely blind. Besides, we have his strengths and weaknesses and everything else. Scouts are doing some weird shit this year after they ran out of their assignments. All right, let's take a look here. I don't think there'll be any... It's just these drafts really don't have those low elites in the late rounds. They have low top 4s, and that's about it. You have to go way back to the 5th round for even another low elite. And then after that, nothing. Yeah. Okay. Well then. Nothing even close. I can grab lows, and that's about one of my better bets, but I don't know. Let's grab this guy. This is just a completely blind, off-the-board pick. Low top 9. We're in that territory, are we? No luck here. Yeah, they're all going to be real or trash. Real and trash or just trash, yeah. Damn those late picks. Damn these first 2 years. Jamnoff, are you fake? You look fake. You're 19, though. You know, we had some luck with some 19-year-olds earlier. Highs aren't going to be good. We know nothing about this guy. He was from Russia. We saw some good stuff from Russia earlier. Bottom 6. Yeah, it's better than AHL. And our last pick here. 222. There's a random goalie here. Faced good competition. Random goalie. Fringe star. You know what? I'll take the value. We'll just be flipping these when the drafts get good. So yeah, a bit of a blunder there on my part, not realizing we had a 4th. Missed out on the starter goaltender. So that was my bad. That's a lot of free value. We did get some nice fringe starters, which are, when they add up, can be a lot of good value in picks, 3s, 4s, etc. Sometimes even 2s. So that's good at least. And we had a very good first round. We grabbed the franchise and a low elite. Oh, and also Nolan Foote. Sorry, that was a second round. We got the low elite in. So a very good beginning of the draft. Middle of the draft could have been a bit more promising for us than it was. We made that educated guess trying to get another elite, end up being a complete bust in the 3rd round. You don't want to see that. And I had no 4s, which completely screwed us for, look at, there's even AHLs in the 3rd round, man. But yeah, I don't know if that was the goalie, but it was a starter that we had scouted. And I just did not have a pick in the 4th, which I somehow missed. I don't know how, but it happens. So we're going to sim out the rest of this, basically. 2 more AHLs go. So at least we did find a fringe starter in a sea of AHLs. We found a couple of those. And that's some decent value. Not the strongest of drafts. But I'll just chalk that up to making a mental error right there. And you guys will forgive me, hopefully. We did get Jack Hughes after all. Scouts are... Let me see. Which guys are those? Amateur scout, B for Russia, and then these two guys. These two guys will get rid of because he's a C. I'm trying to get better than that. You're gone. And Bladder, that's an... Oh, that's not him. I hate that. I have to reset it every time. NHL Metro is a C. We might be able to find someone better. If not, then, you know, we don't. I think the Russian guy I'll hold on to because B, he's actually one of our better scouts right now. So I'll obviously hold on to him. Pick him up. He should sign. Then we have 3 slots to get more scouts. We'll need at least 1 NHL guy. And then 2 more amateurs. So let's get into the re-sign phase here. Excuse me. Nemesnikov doesn't want to get signed, but we have cash, and we need guys to play. So, get back on this team, Nemesnikov. We're obviously signing Hughes immediately. Vesey, I guess. Again, we just need guys to play. He's actually serviceable in the bottom 6. He's good defensive stats. I'm just bumping him up. We need to spend a bit of extra money here. Trevor Lewis doesn't want to re-sign. I just got him in a trade. I don't have to grab him. Is he serviceable in any way? Looks like it. But what's our bottom 6 looking like? Next year we need to get some wingers in the draft. That's what we're lacking here. I could also probably use Lewis for here. I'm going to grab him because he is sort of serviceable. And will help us with the cap, giving him some extra money. Here we go. Letary. All right, we don't need Jokinen back. That was just a guy to have. Fair, don't need back either. Letary, good for the AHL. Yeah, he's one of those guys that'll help out the AHL, and that's the only reason I'm grabbing him. All right, Neves, I don't think we need... You know what, AHL maybe, because we're going to be in that stage where we're releasing a lot of guys, and we'll need guys to play in the AHL still. This guy's kind of... Oh, Jesus. The hell happened to Strome? How'd he bump down to 72? Didn't like the injury. That's mostly morale, probably. But holy crap. AHL guys get released. I might just tender and trade that guy. Jeez, he's terrible. You know what? This guy probably not going to be ever service. Oh, he's real. Of course he is. Oh, he's actually... Oh, he's a playmate? What the hell? No. Top 9. Not even 70 overall. I might tender to trade, though. Nope. Bottom 6, 67 at 22. Not great. But might need him just to play somewhere. We'll see. Foot, I'll leave off contract. This guy's gone. We're going to need some new contracts, though, for sure. I'll leave all the prospects off contract. We'll grab some stuff in free agency to get us to where we need to be. Jordy Ben actually wants to come back. We can actually use him. I could probably get a slightly better depth guy, but what's the point? Probably get a better guy than Jordy Ben, too. All right, what's our... This guy might get NHL ready, so I'll give him a contract. O'Gara, not as likely, but I probably want him to play on my AHL. This guy's nothing, so I could release him. Him as well. Yeah, we're going to need to sign those guys. I'll get Clayson. He might... Yeah, I actually might just do that just to play him in the AHL. Same with O'Gara. They might just be pure AHLers, which will be just fine as well. And I think we will be trading Lundqvist as soon as we can. Right when the free agency begins, we'll be trading Lundqvist. This is last year. Mazanec doesn't want to be re-signed. I could probably find some kind of guy with some potential in free agency, so I'll do that. Everyone else will remain off contract. We're going to have to trade Korolyuk this year. That's fine. We could save some of the other guys for next year or add more in. Chistov and Pavlad as well if we're going to trade them. I might hold on to Chistov for a bit, just because we will need some goaltender prospects in case Shesterkin doesn't pan out. He might, but I don't think he's going to get up to like really, really high or anything like that. We'll see how he does, but not counting on it right now. So let's advance a day here, see if we can get everyone back. You can at least maybe take a look at free agency. Yep. Clayson rejected. I think everyone else is going to accept. Everyone else should, yep. All right, so Clayson's the only one who didn't. I can honestly, like I said, afford to give him more money than I need to. Oh, hold on. That's Schneider. Was I holding off on him for some reason? Waiting to see what I had in AHL probably. I'll probably sign him. There you go. That's, if you don't accept that, you're a joke. Yeah, we need guys under contract, so I'm just signing this dude. He's at least serviceable, can play anywhere. So there we go. And I think that'll be it once we get these two guys signed. Should be it. Our highest contract's 5.7 mil. Yep, two guys tendered here that I could either trade or probably will trade. Strome is just pretty useless at this point. He was kind of useless last year, but he's even more useless now that he's declined. All right, so we've got all that taken care of. We'll check out free agency here. Okay, we're getting some scouts back. That was just one scout that we... Oh, yeah, that was because he was too low. Damn it. And that guy's going to accept too. So they're on like one-year contracts. We can still trade them. It's just annoying. I always forget that happens with the really low deals. Okay. So we have 17 mil to work with. Point is still RFA. But that's another center. I don't think he played. He didn't play it all last year, did he? Nope. So he's getting ruined right now. I'm trying to find someone, if we are going to pick someone up, it's got to be someone who would make sense, that no real teams are interested in him. They're not like an elite player, because to go for someone like Stone or Panarin doesn't make sense for us. We just started a rebuild. We just traded away Kreider. We're going to trade Luongo. God damn it. Lundqvist. At least I'm catching it faster. Holtbeast is available too. you got stat growth. Ryan Miller got stat growth. Anyway, but there's going to be some guys in here we could check out with some potential. Like, well, none of these guys. Just thinking of dudes with like fringe starter. Darude Sandstorm here, even though he's pretty bad overall wise. Dansk might actually make a little bit of sense for our AHL. Yep. Oh, I was supposed to turn off the things anyway. Okay. Well, whatever. There's no real top guys this year, which is almost kind of a better thing that we know. So Spurgeon's got no one interested in him. Might be an option. So those are the guys that we can afford to go for. People who don't have interest from other places in the league. So like Toffoli and Spurgeon are really the guys that we could go for, in my opinion. Maybe even Jumbo. You know, Jumbo still wants to play. No team's interested in him. Like guys that are at the tail end of the career. I know he kind of would want to win though, but on the same time, like who else is going to grab you? Yeah, so there's definitely some options here of things that we can grab that would make a bit of sense from a realism standpoint, and things that would just kind of give us guys to be playing on our team. and we need to fill up roster slots and cap room as well. So there's all those things to consider. But yeah, let me know what we should do here in free agency. We did acquire Jack Hughes from honestly, that was the best case scenario without us winning the lottery, was that a team like Colorado would win the lottery with someone else's pick or whatever. And that was literally the best thing for us right there, because they already have McKinnon, and he's their number one guy for years and years and years to come. And we now have Jack Hughes. And I'm very excited because I've never used him. So get hyped, guys. We have started off the franchise right, but we need to draft some wingers. So that should be our goal for the next year. We need some scoring wingers to put alongside him. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one. If watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.